on the campus of North Central College. Today's College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin women's lacrosse game features the Illinois Wesleyan University Titans and your North Central College Cardinals. The NCAA, North Central College, and the College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, spectators, or team representatives, as well as public intoxication and consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages and tobacco products are grounds for removal from the stadium and other disciplinary action. Introducing today's starting lineups, first for the Titans. Number 2, Maggie Torres. Number 5, Bridget O'Malley. Number 8, Danny Engelbright. Number 9, Sam Bidlack. Number 11, Landry Elliott. Number 12, Cassandra Jones. Number 13, Jess Shell. Number 14, Hannah Foley. Number 15, Riley Rooney. Number 23, Claudia Richmond. Number 44, Grania Kelly. And number 24, your goalie, Janaea Godfrey. The head coach for the Titans is Lindsay Keller. She is assisted by Claire Quist. And now the starting lineup for your North Central College Cardinals. Number 0, Abigail Lears. Number 3, Nellie Scranton. Number 7, Paige Nadherney. Number 12, Sydney Manning. Number 13, Christina Truver. Number 15, Mary Pinkowski. Number 17, Madeline McHugh. Number 21, Barrett Vandenbroek. Number 22, Grace Steiner. Number 23, Annabelle Steiner. Number 25, Rebecca Clausen. And in net, number 99, Camille Segisio. The head coach of the Cardinals is Danielle Fiala. She is assisted by Kaylin Works and Catherine Stakowski. Fans, at this time, we ask you to please rise and face the flag at the south end of the field as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome into Benedetti Worley Stadium on the campus of North Central College. The second to last home game for this North Central team, taking on Illinois Wesleyan in what is the premier matchup to this point for the Cardinals. 13-2, North Central is 13-2, Illinois Wesleyan. However, the Titans with a 5-0 conference mark, the Cardinals 4-1, their only loss coming to the University of Chicago. And this Illinois Wesleyan team barely being able to beat the Maroons by an 8-7 score. So this one should be pretty close. Looking forward to a fun night of action. Welcome into the broadcast. Kevin Jackman here on NCTV 17. The lacrosse season is coming down to the nitty-gritty for both of these teams as they're in a hunt for one of those top spots. The top four is all but settled as we're just about ready to go, with Illinois Wesleyan 5-0, North Central, Chicago, and Carroll all 4-1. And this is going to be going Illinois Wesleyan's way. Cardinals with two big matchups to finish off the season as they now race down to the offensive end. Not only tonight against Illinois Wesleyan, but the season finale on Saturday against Carroll, who obviously I just listed as 4-1. So two teams that are in the top four of the standings. Could really use one of these games and win one of them. Nellie Scranton behind the net, getting harassed, and now finally passes off to Abigail Lears. And Lears fouled on the play. Clock stops at 29 minutes. Scranton met behind the net again, trying to wiggle free. Goes near side to Maddie McHugh, and that's in and out of her stick, and here come the Titans. Pass ahead, finds the stick of a Titan, but it's jarred loose, and the Cardinals right there to try and pick it up. However, it's Riley Rooney able to claim it off the turf, and she'll advance it on the near side. Titans go up top. That's Bridget O'Malley cutting in, now dishing off. Ball loose and picked up by Mary Pinkowski for the North Central Cardinals as she'll loft it ahead. And Maddie McHugh again met by his stick, and there's another turnover. So a little bit of sloppy play here in the early going of our game. A foul behind the net on the Cardinals. Already both teams pretty ferocious on the defensive end, showing that they do not want to give an inch. Bumped off track. Sam Bidlack has to go outside, and now up at the top. And the shot on goal is good for Bridget O'Malley. And she will open up our scoring tonight for the Illinois Wesleyan Titans.
Titan goal scored by number 5, Bridget O'Malley.
27-25 to go here in the first half. The sun setting here in Naperville, and it's been a beautiful day. There was some rain earlier. That is cleared out. It is calm conditions at the moment. Temperature should be around 55, 60 degrees. Certainly fair conditions for a lacrosse match tonight. Checking in is Jessica Deachin, who has a chance today of breaking the single season goal record, is just one shy of tying, one away from setting the new mark. Taking that accomplishment perhaps away from Gina Fisher, who is the most prolific scorer in the program's 11-year history. Over the middle, now pass behind the net, and the shot on goal is good. Past Segisio it goes. Sam Bidlack putting it top shelf. And Illinois Wesleyan claims the first 2 goals of our contest. This one coming not even 30 seconds after the first.
Titan goal scored by number 9, Sam Bidlack. Assisted by number 44, Brenda Kelly.
Renee Kelly with the assist. Great start for the Titans, and they have historically gotten off to good starts against the Cardinals, including a 19-4 win last year. This is the 7th time these two teams have met, and in that time, the Titans have taken 5 out of the 6, including the last 5, including last year by that 19-4 score. Last year, the Titans were 6-0 in the conference, 16-5 overall, under the direction of Lindsey Keller, the head coach. Turned over, now the ball loose around midfield, and Cardinals pretty persistent there, and they'll get called as the whistle blows. 26:40 to go here in the first half. Here come the Cardinals as they try to get on the board for the first time, as Truver gets rocketed at the 35-yard line. Keeps it herself after the restart and gets bumped again. Over to Maddie McHugh. Scranton's going to take it in herself, spins and hits the deck, and a foul on the play. Blocking foul, so Scranton will have it on the 10-meter line from straight away. And a good opportunity for the North Central Cardinal to try and put this into the back of the net. And goal tonight, Janae Godfrey. The shot just wide, but the Cardinals there. Maddie McHugh behind the net. Cardinals not just good for the conference, but there are some Cardinal players in the national rankings statistically. And then the Cardinals are also, as a team, in some of these standings. Christina Truver is the leader in the country as of April 23rd in ground balls per game at 6.67. And then Jessica Deachin is up there in goals. And the Cardinals as a team is the 4th best team at ground balls per game. And how about that? A goal for North Central. And they are on the board thanks to Grace Steiner, the sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cardinal goal scored by number 22, Grace Steiner. Assisted by number 13, Christina Truver.
Truver with the assist, and the Cardinals have halved the lead. So it's now 2-1 in favor of the Titans. Big sigh of relief, I'm sure, from the Cardinal bench that didn't want to see them stay off the scoreboard for too much longer in this game. .25-29 to go on the clock here in the first half. Face-off won by the Titans. And here they come on the offensive end. Titans haven't lost in a while. They sure don't want to do it here tonight, but the Cardinals will give it their all. Illinois Wesleyan hasn't lost since March 15th. That was at Colorado College. They lost 17-8. Their only other loss came to UC Colorado Springs, 13-12. Cardinals coming down the other way. Another whistle stops play for the moment. Deachin lost it for a moment, picked up by the Cardinals' Christina Truver. And here she comes. Up to the top with Jess Deachin. Here she comes to tie the record in the year, and it's good. 61 goals for Deachin. Next one will set the program record.
Cardinal goal scored by number 20.
Perhaps more importantly, this one is now tied up at 2 apiece with 24:31 to go here in the first half. Deachin scoring at a prolific rate this year. Leads the conference in goals per game. Now it's 61, also has 9 assists. 70 points on the year on 114 shots. And this one's all knotted up. Cardinals take the face-off win. McHugh behind the net. Gets met by a Titan defender and loses it, and then in the crease, Godfrey claims it. Steiner meets the ball carrier and now able to pass out of it. Titans come upfield. Pass across, cutting in, and dishing behind the net is Kelly. Cardinal defense giving up 2 straight goals to start the game, but have gotten 2 straight. And now a whistle blows, and the Titans will have a free position here. 10 meters away, that is Landry Elliott. Here she comes and finds the back of the net. A freshman from Milwaukee, Wisconsin scores here, giving Illinois Wesleyan a 3-2 advantage. Not a lot of freshmen seeing significant time this year. Of course, Bridget O'Malley, the game's second scorer, also a freshman, but hails from Chicago. Went to Marist High School. Cardinals are not a very freshman-heavy team. Mary Pinkowski, one of 2 freshmen in the starting lineup. Barrett Vandenbroek also a freshman. Up in the air it goes. Cardinals close to claiming, and still a battle for it. Now they do. Nice job by Truver. The Cardinals trying to establish something on the offensive end. Sidney Manning turns it away. Behind the net it goes as the Cardinals make sure that gets out of the stick of Kelly. Now blitzing in and throwing it in. Bidlack scores for a second time.
Titan goal scored by number 9, Sam Bidlack.
And a timeout taken by North Central's Danielle Fiala, so we'll take one too. We'll be back with the Titans up 4-2 with 22:42 to go in the first half. So far, it's been a game of 2-0 runs. The Titans claiming the first two, then the Cardinals responding with two of their own. And since then, IWU has scored twice, and that has prompted a timeout by Danielle Fiala. Welcome back into the broadcast. Kevin Jackman here on NCTV 17 from Benedetti Worley Stadium. Beautiful night for lacrosse. Second to last game of the year. Second to last home game of the season as well for North Central. And a yellow card issued for Christina Truver. So she'll come off the field and take a seat. And we're waiting for play to be reinitiated, and here it is. Nice move put on by the Titans' Engelbright. Passed ahead, and here they come. Engelbright makes a nice move up top, dumps it over the middle, and it's picked off by Grace Steiner. Steiner passing it ahead and unable to connect with Nellie Scranton, so the Titans have it back. They do not have favorable numbers for the moment. Over the middle, nice move, but a foul. And a free position will be awarded to Kelly. Straightaway shot for Kelly on Camille Seguicio. And the shot evades her grasp and finds the inside of the left post. Titans on a 3-0 run now.
Titan goal scored by number 44, Grania Kelly.
21:56 to go in the first half. Not even 10 minutes in, and the Titans have a 5-2 lead. Lights beginning to take more of an effect here at the stadium. So Kelly has scored, and the Titans up by 3 now, their largest lead of the night. Bidlack has 2 for the Titans, O'Malley with 1, Elliott with 1, Kelly with 1. Deachin and Steiner, the goal scorers for North Central. Cardinals take a swipe, but come up empty, and here comes once again Kelly. Bulldozing her way towards the net, and it will be swung around the horn. Pass out, finds the stick of Engelbright, but there's a foul on the play. Now another free position from straightaway for the Titans. Could this be a 6-2 lead? Shot skips in there, and the Titans now lead 6-2.
Titan goal scored by number 8, Danny Engelbright.
So Engelbright scores her first tonight, and the Cardinals now down by 4. And Danielle Fiala barking instructions to her team to try and get them out of this little rut. For a moment, it looked like they were going to match this Titan team shot for shot. They tied them at 2. And it seemed like we had been reset, but since then, it's been all Illinois Wesleyan. Cardinals need to claim this and can do so. What a play there from North Central. Up top and just barely missing. Ball still loose out in front. Still loose, and now trying to track it down is Deachin. And a collision, and it's going to go against the Cardinals. 20-48 here in the first half. 6-2 game, Illinois Wesleyan. Coming around the bend and passing up top. And that pass will find nothing but the back end line, and it's going to be North Central's ball. Deachin will stop and wait for help, and now gives off to Steiner. McHugh with it, spins in towards the net, and it's popped out, and a foul on the play will give her a free position. Nifty move, got her free for a moment. Was almost able to put that away. She winds up. The shot rocketed in and off the body of Godfrey. Keeps the Cardinals out of the net for the moment, and now a whistle, and it's going to go against NCC. And the two officials conferred, and it's going to go against North Central, apparently. The official on the near side headed against Illinois Wesleyan. The one on the far side headed against North Central, and that's who ended up winning that particular, I guess you really can't say argument, but that case. Titans once again setting something up on the offensive end. With it is Kelly, finds a teammate streaking across the middle, which was Cassandra Jones. Now up top, ball jarred loose. Able to get that one back, and the Titans still possess. Foul on NCC will give Illinois Wesleyan a chance to reset. 18:30 to go. Near side with Elliott, who has scored, gives off, back to Kelly. Rebecca Clausen anticipating that pass, intercepts it. And Annabelle Steiner trying to shake free, and now finally able to get it away. Truver racing up the field. No slowing down, now pivots, stops, and breaks free, and scores! Truver nearly going the distance. End line to end line, it seemed.
Number 13, Christina Truver.
And she pulls the Cardinals to within 3. For Truver, that is goal number 41 this year, to go along with 16 assists. So not quite as impressive as the 61 put up by Deachin, but a fantastic season for Truver in her own right. Titans win the faceoff at midfield. So now Sigisio to be tested again. And no shot. Titans opt to pull it out. Over the middle, that was a well-designed play, but Segisio blocks it. Scrum behind the net. Titans come away with it. Pass out in front, Segisio blocks again. Oh, and it leaked past Segisio and into the net. Not sure who scored that one or who's going to get credit for the goal. But Segisio frustrated, punching the turf a few times after that one just barely snuck past her shoe. And is a tough pill to swallow for the senior.
Titan goal scored by number 8, Danny Engelbright.
They're going to credit Danny Engelbright with the goal. (17-12) to go in this first half. And Illinois Wesleyan matching its largest lead of the game with a 4-point gap between them and the Cardinals. Draw control taken away by Kelly. And now the Titans with an opportunity to increase their lead to 5. Behind the net, ground ball picked up by the Titans. Passed over the middle and nearly taken away by NCC. Pass too tall, and now towards the 30-yard line it goes, and Deachin will claim. And a foul on Illinois Wesleyan. And now Deachin hitting the accelerator towards the net, curves her way towards the twine, and then pounds it off the post. Oh, that's a tough break for Jessica Deachin, who may have been able to score the program's most goal in the season with a 60-second goal, and now a whistle here. And a hold on the Cardinals. Sun is now blasting into the press box. Pretty wicked glare. You can kind of see it. There's an orange tinge to our picture on your TV, your computer, your tablet, whatever you may be watching on. Making it kind of difficult for the moment to see the action on the field, although there's a whistle. Beautiful night here in Naperville. No shot. Instead, the Titans will pull it out. Over the middle, and that one's wide, and Titans on the back end line to claim. Rebecca Clausen gets a stick in there, disrupts the pass and takes it away, and then loses it. Gets tomahawked from behind. Oh, the ground ball picked up by the Cardinals' Annabelle Steiner. Cardinals trying to break free to the offensive end, and the Titans not making that very easy. Steiner with it, shovels it backwards. Behind the net it goes. Cardinals trying to meticulously set something up. Instead, it's a pass over the middle that was interrupted by the Titans, and now they have a chance to come down on the offensive end. Shaking free is Elliott, and she'll wind behind the net. Elliott whips it behind the net again. With it now is Bidlack. Bidlack searching. Finds a teammate in Jones. Around the horn it continues to go. And a foul on the play, and a free position will be given to the Titans. Shot goes high and wide, and out of play it goes, so the Titans will continue to possess. Over the middle, and did Segisio, oh man. Made its way behind Segisio. She dove back towards the net, and it rolled just over that white line. Five-goal lead now for Illinois Wesleyan. Eight to 3 now.
Titan goal scored by number 15, Riley Rooney. Assisted by
They're going to credit that goal to Riley Rooney, a sophomore. The midfielder from St. Charles. Few local products, but none closer than Jess Shell, a senior from Mattia Valley. Cardinals have a couple local products as well, including Abigail Widd, who is also a Mattia Valley product, but a freshman. Barrett Vandenbroek is from Naperville Central. Deachin's from North, Naperville North that is. So is Natterney. And a whistle on the play, and it's going to be Titan ball at, I believe, the 20-yard line or so. By the way, Rebecca Clausen is a junior at Mattia Valley. Probably played, I would be willing to guess, with Jess Shell back in the day, and Titans score again. Illinois Wesleyan becoming a machine here midway through the opening half, and now takes a 9-3 advantage. The stick check is good, and the Titans lead by 6. 12:34 to go, first half of play.
Titan goal scored by number 23, Claudia Richmond.
Claudia Richmond
8, Danny Engelbright.
Scores the goal. Engelbright gets the assist. And Segisio's having a rough night in net, and it's really hard to blame her. Obviously, the goalie is going to be the one taking most of the finger pointing when you've given up 9 goals in less than 20 minutes of play, but you know, the defense is a collective unit, and some of the avenues into the net have been just wide open for Illinois Wesleyan. So it is a unit deficiency at this point. As the Cardinals trying to claim this draw control, and do. Truver has it knocked out, and she got interfered with. Truver's starting from a free position, gets it across the middle. Lears bumped a few times and now passes out. Deachin with it, still searching for that 60-second goal. If she can get it, it would set a new program record for most goals in a season. Changes direction, but her defender all over her. You think the Titans have watched tape on Deachin? Doesn't matter. That's goal number 62. Sets a new Cardinal record for goals in a season, and Jessica Deachin is now the most prolific scorer in a single season in Cardinal program history.
With that goal, Jessica Deachin established a new program record for goals scored in a season with 62.
Big moment there for Jess Deachin, who obviously just accomplished something no other Cardinal has ever done. But also breaks a big run there for Illinois Wesleyan. Had outscored the Cardinals 7-1 and seemed to be running away with it. Cardinals really need to win the draw, and you can hear the Cardinal faithful pointing this fact out. Pops straight up, and Steiner comes away with it. Racing up the field, has pressure from behind, feels it and evades it. Deachin back with it. She'll go to work. Left the ball behind her. And now the Titans coming back the other way. Here come the Titans with numbers. The shot snared by Segisio. Long pass out. A longer pass towards midfield and a foul on Illinois Wesleyan. They'll stop the clock. Another foul on Illinois Wesleyan, and the fans were very happy with the officials' call to hold up play. They were arguing that the Cardinals were on a fast break and had an advantage there for a moment. Vanderbroek with it. Finds Maddie McHugh, who's now one of the best in the conference in garnering assists. Waits patiently, and her pass taken by Deachin off the hop. Ball jarred loose from her, and she gets it back, and she was fouled on the play. Shot blocked by Godfrey. Second time that she has snared what looked like a surefire goal. This game could very well be 9-6 right now. Also keep in mind that Deachin earlier hit the post on a breakaway. Could be 9-7. Under 10 minutes we go here in the first half at Benedetti Worley Stadium. Long pass towards midfield. And the Titans now on the offensive end with Shell controlling. Gives off. Now the further pass ahead to Kelly. over the middle and unable to complete that pass. Doesn't really matter, though. The Titans get it right back. Out in front. And now free position for the Titans. Still a pretty difficult angle to put this in on. But Rooney will give it a shot. Literally. Here it comes. Somehow sneaks it through. And the Titans are the first to 10 in our contest. It's now a 10-4 score.
Riley Rooney.
Rooney scores again, the sophomore having a solid game. She now has 2 goals on 4 shots. And the Cardinals have taken a timeout. We'll take one too. We'll be right back. 8:36 to go in our contest. First half of play. Draw control taken by the Titans following the timeout taken by North Central. And what was at one point a 2-2 game has now ballooned to 10-4. Titans have gone on a few runs, including 2 3-0 runs. Cardinals have chipped away here and there, but for the most part, it's been all Titans here in the first half. 8:07 to play here inside Benedetti Worley Stadium until the halftime break. Very patient possession here for the Titans. And the shot just gets past the stick of Segisio. And the Titans score again. I believe that's Elliott for a second time.
Titan goal scored by number 11, Landry Elliott.
And in fact, that
Assisted
is.
by number 9, Sam Bidlack.
She becomes the 4th Titan player to have 2 goals in this game. And it's now 11-4. So unfortunately for Danielle Fiala and the Cardinals, the timeout is not effective. The Cardinals unable to break the huddle with any sense of momentum. Draw control at midfield. Cardinal needs to win this big, and it's North Central coming away with it. Ahead to Deachin. Deachin on the prowl, snaking past the defense, takes a tumble. And she'll get a free position from straight away. This is all but a certainty to be a Cardinal goal. I mean, very rarely does she miss on this play. Able to convert again here. A Titan takes a spill right in front of the net, but it's Jessica Deachin scoring again, a 3rd goal in the game, and now up to 63 on the season, extending her program best mark. Deachin has been in pursuit of Gina Fisher all year, and now she's possibly giving herself a chance to compete with her career record, which would certainly be something to take a look at, as Deachin still has 1 more season to go. Would need an unbelievable year to get there. She would need 70+ goals. Depending on what she finished with this season, she would need around 70 goals to challenge Fisher, who has 216. Deachin now has 139 and still has a game and a half to play. And the Titans with another strike, negating the goal from Deachin on the other end, and it's now 12-5. .6:59 to go, first half.
Titan goal scored by number 5, Bridget O'Malley.
Bridget O'Malley back on the scoreboard. And she becomes the 5th Titan to have double-digit goals in this one. O'Malley, Engelbright, Bidlack, Elliott, Rooney, and then single tallies for Kelly and Richmond. A very impressive night for Illinois Wesleyan on the offensive end. And a new goalie is in for North Central. Abigail Widd will relieve Camille Sagisio, and you feel bad for the senior, who undoubtedly envisioned a very different performance here against the bitter rival that is Illinois Wesleyan. And if it was me in her shoes, it would take me a little while to kind of cool down. And it looks like she's going to try and isolate herself on the end of the bench, which do not blame her one bit. It's been a difficult night. The officials will conference near the net. 6:40 frozen up on the clock. Wonder what they're talking about right now. Perhaps what they're going to have for dinner later on tonight. Or maybe where to position or who gets the ball. And it looks like the Cardinals will be awarded possession. Clausen with it. Gives way. With it near side and winding all the way up the field is Pinkowski. Gives off to McHugh, and now at the top with Deachin. 12-5, Titans with the lead. And a whistle on the play. And the officials stopping play, and now one of them has gone to the Illinois Wesleyan bench. 6:05 to go, and an official timeout. Very long first half here tonight. Lots of whistles and stoppages in play. Deachin makes a move, shadowed pretty closely, and then a foul on Illinois Wesleyan. So Deachin has it at the top of the half circle. Deachin gives off to McHugh. And another whistle will resituate things, and McHugh will have a free position on the near side. And you can hear some of the frustrated fans. And truly, I mean, seems like overkill right now. McHugh with the free position near side, puts a shot on net, deflects off of Godfrey and in. And the Cardinals score for a sixth time.
Cardinal goal scored by number 17, Madeline McHugh.
Looks like there might have been an issue with McHugh's stick, but the officials talking it through and end up being all right with whatever the issue might have been. 5:30, make that 5:43 to go first half. Cardinals now trail by 6. Titans claim the draw. Nice job by O'Malley to pluck it out of midair. Should be noted that the Cardinals have already outscored the 2018 iteration of this game, a game in which they were only able to muster 4 goals, but now tonight was 6. Cardinals possess now on the offensive end after a takeaway. Gray Steiner with it. gives off to Deachin. The Cardinals will try and get on the board for a second consecutive time. Spin move, McHugh into the net, puts it in. Count the goal. McHugh scores, making it a 12-7 game.
Cardinal goal scored by number 17, Madeline McHugh.
4:37 to go, first half. So the Cardinals on a little 2-0 streak, and you get another one here, and you start feeling confident that if you can take this into the half, you might be in good shape. Draw control won by Illinois Wesleyan as we still have 4:30 to go here in the first half. Ball takes a hard bounce, still up in the air and up for grabs. Still up for grabs. And North Central comes away with it. Cardinals continue to truck downfield, and if they can score here, look out. The Cardinal falls down on the play. It was number 12, Sydney Manning. And now the Cardinals coming in. Here they come. Truver finds McHugh. McHugh kind of back down for a moment. Dishes down. Scranton puts it in. I think it's fair to say the Cardinals have momentum with a 3-goal streak, pulling to within 4.
Cardinal goal scored by number 3, Nellie Scranton, assisted by number 17, Madeline McHugh.
So Scranton scores, and the Cardinals now to within 4. And a timeout for Illinois Wesleyan. And the Cardinals rejuvenated here late in the first half. There's still 3:29 to go. We'll be back on NCTV 17. Cardinals trying to win the draw control, but it's the Titans here claiming this one. And, well, the Titans a bit on their heels, having to take a timeout because North Central's gone on a 4-0 run. Make that a 3-0 run. They trailed at one point 12-5. Passed ahead to Elliott. As the Titans need to try and break this streak put together by the Cardinals. The Cardinal defense has been able to scrounge up a whole bunch of turnovers lately. Sun is set and the lights have taken full effect here inside Benedetti Worley Stadium. Late first half of play, 2:42 to go. Pass behind the net is disrupted by NCC. And it's going to be Titan ball. Out in front, Elliott. Pass over the middle is deflected by North Central and out of play. And a whistle and another foul on the Cardinals. Sets up a free position out in front of the net for the Titans. 2:11 to go. And a bouncer gets past the Cardinal goalie and Wid. And the goal scorer is Engelbright. And Illinois Wesleyan finally snaps the Cardinals' 3-goal streak.
Goal scored by number 8, Danny Engelbright.
And it's now 13-8. Engelbright, the goal scorer. And I believe she's the first of 3 goals on Illinois Wesleyan, and that is in fact the case. Approaching the half, it's Illinois Wesleyan up by 5, 13-8, very high scoring affair. Ball still loose, kicked towards the Titan goal, and picked up by Illinois Wesleyan. Kelly trying to get up the sideline. Cardinals siphon it off. Wind seems to be picking up a little bit. High pass pulled down by the Titans behind the twine. Out in front. Titans with a good look, but stay patient. Minute 13 to go. Kelly missing wide. Titan ball.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining.
1 minute to go here in the first half. Pass out in front. Titans still remaining patient, and now Kelly zips it in. 44 seconds to go, and the Titans back on the board. 14-8.
Titan goal scored by number 44, Grania Kelly, assisted by number 15, Riley Rooney.
So Kelly with the goal. And she now has 3. Make that 2 on the night, but 3 points overall. Also has an assist. Illinois Wesleyan's big advantage, aside from just what's on the scoreboard, draw controls. They've won 15 out of 22. Cardinals certainly have to make a more conscientious effort of trying to win these, but the Titans continue to take that first crack at it. "23 seconds to go in the first half. Elliott with it. Out in front, now dumped down over the middle, and Clausen takes it away. And a whistle with 6.8 seconds to go. Clausen has to go all the way back to the 5-yard line. Seven seconds to go. Long pass will roll and get picked up by the Cardinals, and that'll do it for the first half. And it took a while to complete, an hour and 12 minutes, but the first 30 minutes of gameplay are over, and we've hit the halftime break. It's the Titans leading 14-8. We'll be back for the second half of play in 10 minutes on NCTV 17.
Your score.
Time for the second half of play here on NCTV 17. The Cardinals looking up on the scoreboard to the Titans. 14-8 the score. Illinois Wesleyan has put together some pretty good runs at times, including a mid-half run where they went 4-0 and then 3-0, and now have a 6-point lead, 14-8. Out in front of the net, popped out, trying to find somebody over the middle. Ground ball scooped up, into the air it goes, still loose, and now Annabelle Steiner got hit on the play, and it's taken away by the Titans. Claudia Richmond has a goal tonight. Gets it near side to Rooney. Rooney near side. Back out to the top to Richmond, and she'll go around the horn even further. Shot on goal is wide for O'Malley. The Titans will continue to possess. Titans using some time on this opening possession here in the second half. Over the middle and taken away. Segisio back between the pipes and able to claim that one for the Cardinals. Segisio with 5 saves in the first half, but 12 goals against, was relieved by Wid, who gave up 2 goals and was unable to stop a shot. So Segisio back out there. Deachin has it now for the Cardinals, who again trail by 6, but put together a nice run there before succumbing late in the half. Deachin making a move and now has to back it out. Over the middle, off the foot of Godfrey. Unreal. Cardinals have had a few real close calls tonight. Dished ahead. 2.5 minutes have already come and gone here in the second half. Pass over the middle. And now behind the net goes Jones, swinging it around the horn. Pass intended for Kelly, and now loose, rolling to the far sideline, and Illinois Wesleyan will pick it up. Cassandra Jones with it. .26:45, pass over the middle. Finds the back of the net. And scoring is Riley Rooney. Rooney scores for a 3rd time, and that's the first goal of our second half. (15-8) now.
Titan goal scored by number 15, Riley Rooney, assisted by number 9, Sam Bidlack.
So Bidlack picks up the assist as well. These two teams both entering 13-2 overall this season. Titans are 5-0 in conference. The Titans are 5-0. The Cardinals are 4-1. Illinois Wesleyan barely surviving the University of Chicago, winning just 8-7 against the Maroons, who are a first-year program. Pass goes off the sideline and out of play. Cardinals have it. Pushed ahead, and here comes Nellie Scranton. Evades one defender. Deachin trying to find some wiggle room, cannot do so. She has 3 goals in this game, setting the new single season record for goals in a season. She has 63 of them this year. And the shot goes behind the net and out of play, and the Cardinals will maintain possession. That was a shot, not a pass. Ball knocked loose. Truver picks up. Now a lot of pressure on Vanderbroek. She'll go behind the net, find Scranton. Scranton gets pressure. Ball finds its way into the stick of Maddie McHugh. McHugh bulldozing her way to the net, and a foul on the play. So she'll get a free, ooh, no, an offensive foul. Five minutes come and gone. Pass to midfield. Sigisio claims it. And now she's waiting for an option to emerge. Finds Rebecca Clausen. Pass over the middle. And finds the Cardinal Mary Pikowski. She goes back to Deachin, and Deachin, the Cardinals have just a few ticks remaining to get it over midfield and do just that. Deachin just has an uncanny knack of finding these little crevices. And a blocking foul on Illinois Wesleyan. 23:56 to go in the game. So Deachin has a free position on the near side. Here comes Deachin. Misses just wide. Out of play it goes. Cardinals will continue to possess this. Over the middle off the stick of one Cardinal, back towards midfield. Nice move made there from Grace Steiner. Pass is last touched by the Cardinals, and out of play it goes. Titan ball. Even with the net, the Titans control. Still just one goal here in the second half. The scoring pace is slowed considerably. And truth be told, so is the pace of whistles. Naturally. Oh, there's an offensive foul. So the Cardinals will have it on the 5-yard line right there. To me, it's not a matter of how long a game is. It's more the flow of the action. And I think that's true for every sport, and that includes lacrosse. If a game is moving, I don't care if it takes 3 hours. But it's the constant start and stop that and I don't think I'm alone in this, it kind of drives me nuts a little bit. You think about a basketball game in the last few minutes and the amount of fouls and timeouts that are taken feels like what was a great 46 minutes, for instance, in a NBA game, and slows down in the last 2 minutes seem to take 20 minutes. This kind of pace right here seems to be more fun for, I think, the casual fan. As there's a foul on Illinois Wesleyan and a yellow card on the Cardinals. As Scranton comes off the field. Ground ball loose. And what's the ruling? Looks like the Cardinals will have it. Clock continues to run, 21:20 to go. Clausen pops it ahead. Paige Natterney now has it. Picks it up off the turf and gives way. Deachin. And a whistle will give the Cardinal the ball around the 10-yard line. .34 to go. And another foul. Cardinals pick it up and continue. Abigail Lears. Here comes a double team, and she gets swamped. Ball pop loose. And Truver will pick up the ground ball. Tries to shuffle it over the middle, and a foul on the play. And Truver should have a free position. And she sure will. Cardinals really need to convert on this one. And cannot do so. That one stopped at the feet of Godfrey. Long pass does not find its target. Rolls off the sideline, Cardinal ball. Manny McHugh backs it out to Jess Deachin. Deachin trying to race in, and a foul and a whistle will stop play. Deachin from straight away, and this is almost a must-score scenario. And that one goes out of play. It's been a very tough half offensively for North Central. Lears with it as she observes the action in front of her, now gives off behind the net to Scranton. Pass over the middle, incomplete, but a second Cardinal coming in behind the fold, but it's taken away by the Titans. And now the Jets being turned down by Illinois Wesleyan. And they will settle in. And they can go up by 8 goals in this game. Kelly to the net, stuffs it in, and 8 is now the lead.
Titan goal scored by number 44, Grania Kelly.
So Kelly scores for a third time, joining Rooney and Engelbright with hat tricks in the game. Sidlak make that Bidlack, Elliott, and O'Malley each have 2 apiece. Richmond has 1. So the second half shooting woes continue for the Cardinals, who had a few free positions there and were unable to capitalize, and that comes back to bite them as they now trail and are being doubled up by Illinois Wesleyan. $18-17 to go. Upon the restart, the Cardinals claim it. Pass was a little behind Rebecca Clausen, but good dexterity to claim it. Her pass ahead. Now ground ball near sideline, and a Titan loses a stick, and the ball rolls out of play. Looked like that was Maggie Torres in on that play. $17-20 to go, second half. Illinois Wesleyan has started to pull away. Cardinals whittled the lead that was at 1.7 down to 4 late in the first half. And now it has ballooned to 9. Rooney scores for a 4th time tonight, leading all scorers, and now the Titans lead 17-8. Kelly with the assist, and now the Cardinals want a timeout. 17:07 to play in our game. We'll be right back on NCTV 17. So last year the Cardinals lost to this Illinois Wesleyan team 19-4, and it seemed like the Cardinals were going to have a different path in this game when they tied it up at 2 apiece. But from there, Illinois Wesleyan went on a 4-0 run. Cardinals then got a goal, and then Illinois Wesleyan went on a 3-0 run. And since that point, the closest the Cardinals have gotten is 4. But at this point, the lead has been expanded upon. And now the Titans up by 9, 17-8. There's 16:35 to go in this game. And I think if you're Danielle Fiala and the Cardinals, you may not be going for necessarily the victory here, but you certainly have some teaching moments, and you have an ability to try and foil the Titans' plan, because the odds of the Cardinals and Titans facing off again in postseason play is very high. And if the Cardinals want to take that second matchup with Illinois Wesleyan, they've got to figure out what has gone wrong here in the second half. Free position from the far side, and the lead is now 10. 16:01 to go, and the Titans back on the board.
Titan goal scored by number 11, Landry Elliott.
Elliott scores again. Elliott now with 3. For Illinois Wesleyan this year, their offensive attack is pretty steady. Their top goal scorer is Engelbright, who has 3 tonight. Kelly trails her, she has 3. Richmond is right behind that duo. She only has 1 tonight. Riley Rooney now has 4. And Elliott, who is 5th on the team in goals scored this year, is surging up that leaderboard with 3 more, and she now has 30 for the year. Titans with it once more. Into the offensive side of the field they go. Under 15 to play, so we're midway through this second half. And the Illinois Wesleyan Titans have outscored the Cardinals 3-0 since the intermission. Pass falls incomplete, but picked up by the Titans nevertheless. Getting a little chillier out there. The wind's still very calm. Picked up for a brief moment before the end of the first half. That pass tipped by the Cardinals and now taken away. And now they try to come back down onto the offensive end and try and find the back of the net for the first time here in the second half. Deachin is the most likely to do so, and she has the ball racing up the field, but she'll pull back on the reins and settle in. Deachin trying to will the Cardinals a goal. And she is being double teamed and disallowed basically from being anywhere near the net. Instead, it's Truver, and her shot erased by Godfrey. Godfrey's stats continue to improve over the course of the game. Her save percentage at one point was below 300, and now it's at 467. Except her pass taken away by NCC. Annabelle Steiner has it, and she will cut back towards the middle. Her pass too low, and now tracking this one down is North Central's number 15, which is Mary Pinkowski. Maddie McHugh to the top with Deachin. Deachin trying to wiggle her way to open space and just unable to get there. This Titan defense has suffocated basically every move she's made here since about the midway mark of the first half. Shoveled backwards. Titans trying to get it out of their defensive side of the field. And another turnover as the Cardinals have it. 11:42 to go in the game. And a whistle will stop play for the moment. Cardinals will get a free position shot. Christina Truver. And a big collision near the net. And it's going to be against North Central. So Godfrey, the goalkeeper, twirls the ball in her net and gets it near side, and the Titans will possess. 10:30 to go. Nice cut towards the middle by Rooney. Bidlack opted not to try and shoot that, even though she might have had some space to get that off. As we have now made it under 10 minutes to go here in the second half. Beautiful move, but poked free. The ball at the feet of Sigisio, and she'll take it away. Clausen sends it towards the middle where there's a lot of congestion. Ahead to Annabelle Steiner. And the Cardinals in business down to the offensive end. Possession clock halfway down. Deachin controls at the top. Vanderbroek over the middle. The pass not finding its intended target. Titans take it away and set it out. Too long, and the Cardinals will have it off the end line. A lot of uninterrupted play here in the second half has led to a much speedier and more kind of an increased flow to the game, although you can also point to the lack of goals here in the second half. Combined, there were 23 in the first half. Second half, there's only been 3. over the middle, and there is North Central's first goal in the second half, and it belongs to Grace Steiner. 7:34 to go. And hold on, is that a goal? I heard an extra whistle in there. They are checking the sticks. I believe this should stand. And indeed it will. So now 18-9.
Cardinal goal scored by number 22, Grace Steiner, assisted by number 17, Madeline McHugh.
So Maddie McHugh picks up the assist. She is 4th in the conference, behind, ironically, 2 of the Illinois Wesleyan players, Kelly and Bidlack, as well as Lally Johnson of Chicago, who had a field day here inside Benedetti Worley Stadium a few weeks ago. Mentioned earlier, Jessica Deachin has 63 goals this year, and that's good for the most in the conference and the most per game. Standing coming into today at 4 per contest, and that is at the moment going to go slightly down because she only has 3 tonight. And I say only 3 as if that's somehow a disappointing number. Perhaps for everybody else it wouldn't be, but for Deachin, I'm sure she wanted 4, 5, 6 or more in this game. 18-9, Titans threatening the net again, except this one popped loose, the ground ball in front, and Segisio claims. Titans swamping the Cardinals on the defensive end. And Rebecca Clausen gets pushed and then gets right around her defender. Pushes it ahead to Abigail Lears. Over to Scranton. Now Annabelle Steiner over to Truver, and to the top it goes. Pass was too high, and now near the 30-yard line, a battle takes place, and it's won by North Central. Nearly left behind, and now Vanderbroek with it. Truver over the middle, shot into the stick of Godfrey. Right idea, just not enough oomph on the shot by Lears. 5:30 to go in our contest. Cardinals trail by 9 here, late stages of the game, and a whistle. So a free position shot near side for the Titans. And attempting this one will be Cassandra Jones, who sidesteps and then takes another whack, so she'll get another crack at it. She finds the back of the net the second time around. Second goal for Jones. And because it's a 10-point lead, the clock will continue to roll.
Number 12, Cassandra Jones.
19-9. Cardinals will be reviewing this film, and they'll be seeing a lot of things on the defensive end that they can tighten up, I'm sure. And on the offensive end, I mean, they were so close on so many opportunities. They've hit the post twice. They've had some free position shots that just barely missed. Godfrey has made some otherworldly saves. This very well could have been a much closer game had things broken a little bit differently over the course of the contest. Unfortunately for North Central, we don't play these games in the world of what could have been. The good news, however, is the Cardinals are pretty firmly in postseason play, so they can certainly take these things. As that one finds the back of the net again, Kelly scores. They can take these mistakes, they can try and correct them in the film room and out on the practice field, and then see how they can execute the next time around once they find themselves in the CCW tournament. Score now 20-9. Again, keep in mind the clock is continuing to run even though play has stopped, so it's now at 2:57 and counting down. And that is not a mistake by the clock operator. Cardinals will drop to 13-3 overall, 4-2 in conference. Illinois Wesleyan will now improve to 6-0 with a chance to go 7-0 next week. Titans claim again. Set the pass intercepted by Clausen, but left on the ground, and the Titans pick it up. And they will have it on the offensive end. Over the middle, and a foul on Clausen. So a free position shot here for Illinois Wesleyan. I believe that's Elliott on the far side. It was tough to see numbers. She'll back it out. Minute 35 to go. Titans playing catch out on the perimeter, and the Cardinals take it away. And a lot of pressure results in a whistle. Vanderbroek will have it around the 15-yard line or so. Minute 10 to go in the contest. Kelly pressuring the Cardinals. And finally getting it away is North Central's Nakia Harris. .43 seconds remaining. Cardinals have one final regular season game, and that's Saturday against Carroll. We'll have that broadcast for you at 1 o'clock. Looking forward to that one as we close the chapter of the 2018-2019 calendar of live broadcasts here on NCTV 17. It's been an unbelievable and extremely fun season and school year, from football and soccer to basketball and wrestling to now lacrosse. Not to mention men's and women's volleyball. Well, the final chapter will come on Saturday from inside Benedetti Worley Stadium. But tonight, a 20-9 score. Illinois Wesleyan comes away with the win, improving to 14-2 and 6-0 overall in conference play. North Central takes on Carroll Saturday, 1 o'clock the start time. We'll have it on NCTV 17. I'm Kevin Jackman saying so long. We'll see you next time in just a few days from the campus of North Central College on NCTV 17.